So these crooked cops in Tallahassee. Yeah, let's talk about that. So good thing that we have body cameras. Good thing we got cameras, period, because the powers that be, they're going to abuse those powers. Here's a Tallahassee police officer that can be seen on body cam pouring out a sealed bottle of liquor and tossing it in Calvin Riley's passenger seat before arresting him for a DUI. This truly shows our flawed justice system. And I went to school in Tallahassee. I lived there for a very long time. I don't remember being arrested in Tallahassee, but my brother has caught in a DUI, and I don't want this to trigger anybody. So trigger warning, anybody that has caught a DUI, especially if you caught one in Tallahassee, or if you have any dealings with any crooked, dirty cops, because this one is full of them. Let's check it out. Calvin Riley being pulled over in Tallahassee by some dirty cops, and let's see what they do.
Meet Calvin Riley. He's being stopped by the Tallahassee Police Department on Southland Road.
Hello, sir. I'm Officer Oliver with Tallahassee Police Department.
She'll plant evidence of an empty liquor bottle in Riley's car before arresting him for an alleged DUI. Riley's license is suspended, and officers decide to arrest Riley on a first offense for his suspended license.
Would you be willing to do some voluntary field sobriety exercises?
Not really.
Okay. Here, go ahead and step out of the vehicle for us.
They didn't tell him the consequences of refusing that voluntary test.
I know you triggered, bro.
Face the corner of the car for us. Your license is
After detaining Riley, they ask him if he smoked any marijuana.
Mr. Riley, I got a quick question for you.
No problem.
So I smelled marijuana in your vehicle. Did you recently smoke?
No.
Once he's arrested for driving with a suspended license, they can search his car. Officer Oliver leaves the car, does a 360, and then goes back in the car, retrieving a sealed liquor bottle and pours it out. That was the sound of the seal on the liquor bottle breaking. Here's another angle. While Officer Muth questions Riley about marijuana again,
Did somebody else smoke in your car earlier?
Oliver tosses the empty bottle into the passenger seat. They don't find any marijuana in the car. Here's Officer Oliver implying to Officer Muth that the empty bottle was likely what was in a cup in Riley's center console.
Cover where like the knee would sit, there's an opening, and he had it like tucked. Okay. And then the whatever he had in his cup also smelled.
Then Officer Muth tells a senior officer that they found open alcohol in the car, in both a bottle and a cup.
Did y'all search the car?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing in there?
Well, okay, so he had a bunch of alcohol stash in there, but
Nothing open or anything?
yeah, open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, in his like
Come on.
total
Oh, okay.
center console, he had a mixed drink, and then under his knee, he had a like little bottle of vodka tucked away.
When officers group to discuss the case, they all ask each other if their body cameras are off.
Still on. Any evidence of that?
Marijuana.
Yeah.
Are you still on?
The video ends at this point. Riley's arrest report states, quote, "A search of Riley's vehicle yielded a small bottle of vodka that was opened in a pocket in the driver's seat cover." Riley's case begins on Friday, April 5th in the Leon County Courthouse in Tallahassee.
All right, so thoughts and prayers to Calvin Riley. I hope he has a great lawyer, and we are glad that we found this video, and we're happy that those officers forgot to turn off their body cam. Because, yes, Shed, this is a very triggering, very, very triggering subject and video. Because we've all been pulled over by the police, and we know how scary that is, especially if the police have the audacity to be liars. My boy must have been a barber, because he got his name on the back of his shirt with some clippers. And old girl seen that bottle in the driver's seat, turned around, emptied the bottle. Turned around, grabbed the bottle, and it looked like some Paul Masson. She emptied the bottle out and then threw that thing back into the doggone car. They didn't find no weed in the car. So why she kept asking about marijuana all I'm saying the whole time? Yes, this is just how dirty cops move, man. And hopefully
in the car. Here's Officer Oliver implying to Officer Muth that the empty bottle was likely what was in a cup in Riley's center console.
Yeah, so hopefully when he goes to court later on today, because today is actually the day that he'll be going to court, hopefully Calvin Riley gets some justice. Hopefully he has a great lawyer, and hopefully that this video that's already been circulated 7 million times continues to circulate and build awareness to what cops are out here doing. There's a lot of dirty cops. There are some good cops out there, but there are a lot of dirty cops out there. And as we know, body cams only get so much. Other than that, they have the power to turn those body cameras off. They still gonna lie. They still gonna have, you know, the rest of the rest of their co-workers, other cops, they're gonna lie for them and help cover things up. They got to go against, you know, then, you know, as a person who gets caught or whatever, you know, you might be facing whatever charge you might be facing. You got to then go against the DA, and, you know, the whole system may be against you. And it's a hard situation to go through, especially, you know, DUIs, possession charges, and, you know, all sorts of petty crimes and situations that can kind of lead to having your life fucked up. You know, you come to Florida on vacation and you leave on probation. I mean, it's just sayings like that and other phrases that turn out to be kind of true and are very triggering, because we've all been down that road. Well, not all of us, but if you're black, for the most part, you've probably been down that road before. So, sorry to trigger you. Anybody that has had a DUI or have been in an encounter with dirty cops, hey, I'm sorry to trigger you, but we hope that that guy gets justice, man. Justice for Calvin Riley and anybody that have been lied on by some dirty ass cops. Just not right. Okay, so we can now get into the sports.